Welcome to Are You Brave Enough? Today we're going to talk about, are you brave enough to not care what others think? Wow, that can be a tough subject, can't it? I mean, we always have to worry about what others think, don't we? Or do we? Welcome to Are You Brave Enough? I am in my backyard. As you can see, we have lots of trees and woods, which is a lovely place to hang out. It's kind of a gray day, and you can see the wood pile in the back, okay, which is something my parents would never have allowed in their backyard because, oh, what would the neighbors think? We spend an awful lot of our time worrying about what the neighbors think, what other people think about us. Heaven forbid we appear on a YouTube video without our makeup and our lipstick. Heaven forbid that we don't, aren't dressed exactly right when we go out. And when I was a kid, my mom wouldn't even let me wear jeans to the mall because she didn't think it was appropriate. So, it's one of those things that we often run into, places where we just spend so much of our time worrying about what other people think and not worrying about what is really important to us. And think about how much more fun, joy, pleasure, excitement we could have in our lives if we worried less about what other people think. I was really reminded of this weekend. I went to a concert with my friend Dara and my husband, and there were these girls, teenage girls, that were dancing at the concert, that were having such an amazing time, and it was such a joy to watch them. And I really loved it. It really reminded me how much we lose that as we get older, as we get adults, and we think we have to be adults, and we have to be perfect, and we have to be proper, and we have to show up the way other people expect us to. We have to worry about other people's feelings all the time. Now, I'm not talking about being a narcissist, and I'm going to add a video clip in right here that just shows you a little bit of the concert, shows you a little bit of those girls because they were just having such a good time. And so I'm going to stop and let you enjoy that for a minute and then come back and finish this up. Wasn't that awesome? I mean, it was a great band. It was a 70s era band, and people were really enjoying it. People were really into it. You saw the other people that were dancing as well as the girls, but you could see the difference, right? You saw the adults, they were kind of moving slowly and sort of in sync and, very restrained movements. And then you saw the girls that were just letting it all out, right? I mean, just enjoying it. And we lose that joy when we are too adult. We lose that enthusiasm and that essence of ourselves. And so that's what I'm really talking about today when we're talking about, are you brave enough to not care what other people think? It's not talking about being a narcissist or being inconsiderate or rude or any of those things, right? We're not talking about that. What we are talking about, though, is when we really want to do something, when we really want to wear something that lights us up, or dance like nobody's watching like those girls, or go outside and play in the rain. I don't know, there's lots of things that we can do that bring us joy. Eat ice cream for dinner. I tried to talk my husband into that on the way to the concert. He wanted to stop and get something real for dinner, and I was like, well, hey, we're passing by Polar Cub, which is a great frozen custard place in Reddington, New Jersey, if anybody is in that area. I'll just give them a little plug, but it's an amazing frozen custard place. And I said, well, we can stop and have frozen custard for dinner. Let's forget the real food. We can even have a banana split and make it a little bit healthy. And he laughed and he said, yeah, I could see you doing something like that. And we kept right on driving because heaven forbid we stop and have ice cream for dinner. But why not? Okay, not every day. It's not healthy. We need to eat and take care of ourselves. But once in a while, right? We worry so much about the right thing and doing the right thing. And we can't, I'm not saying just be in a complete abandonment all the time. Of course not. But what is it that you would do differently in your life if you weren't worried about what others thought of you or how other people would react if you did this thing, like dance like those girls did? So that's my challenge to you this week. What are you going to be brave enough to do that really lights you up, that makes you excited, that makes you feel like those girls obviously felt, because they were obviously having such a great time? What would you do differently? Just pick one thing in the next 7 days that if you didn't worry about what other people thought, that you would do. And I would love for you to tell me in the comments what that was, or connect with me on LinkedIn, Karen Ann Bullock on LinkedIn. I would love, love, love to hear what you think about it. Oh, and by the way, while you're checking things out, don't forget to save the date. The sequel to Discovering Power, my second book, Pursuing Truth, is going to be coming out on September 28th. So stay tuned for the special launch day price. If you go to my website, daringtotranscend.com, there's a place to sign up for the email list so you can make sure that you get the special launch day price. And I would love to have you experiment that, because trust me, there's some people in there that are doing things without worrying about what others think. Could be kind of fun to read. All right, have a great week and join me next week for Are You Brave Enough? Loving this content? Are you brave enough to hit subscribe? I dare you to hit subscribe. Don't miss a single episode of Are You Brave Enough?